All right, so we're going to formally start now. Welcome to the Stoa, everyone. Today we have a session with Madan Kataria. Madan is the founder of something called Laughter Yoga, and there's like laughter clubs all over the world. It was started in India. And I think I saw it on some BBC documentary or something. I think John Cleese came and then he was just laughing with everyone and it seemed like a riot. And it somehow caught on my radar, maybe because I needed like a laugh. So I reached out to Matt and invited him to Stoa. So we're going to talk about laughter yoga, and then we're going to actually engage in practicing it. And we're here for about 60 minutes in total. And if you have any questions anytime, put in the chat, calling you, and we can ask your question. But I'm going to take in Madan now, welcome him formally to the Stoa. And yeah, I'm curious how you would like to lead this session today.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone. Can you please make me a co-host so that I can do the laughter exercises and make everybody laugh?
There you go.
Okay, I'm here. Oh, so I will just first, before we laugh, I just need to explain to you what is laughter yoga and how do we laugh and why we need to laugh. For centuries, people knew that laughter is the best medicine. And for the last 4 decades, a lot of scientific research have proven that laughter has a great effect on body and mind. So many health benefits of laughing. But the fact is that not many people are laughing these days. The reason we are not laughing because we don't have many things which makes us laugh. We look for something to make us laugh. So we haven't learned the art of laughing without a reason. So we always look for something to make us laugh. The most popular way of laughing is by using jokes, humor, comedies, and all that stuff. But despite all that, people have forgotten to laugh. And we have so many problems coming in our life. So the question was how to laugh and who will make you laugh. So I'm a medical doctor and I used to practice medicine as a family physician in Mumbai. And I was writing an article for a health magazine on different systems of stress management. I was going through a lot of stress and I thought that I must write something to take care of my stress. So then I stumbled upon to write about laughter is the best medicine. So after finding so many benefits of laughter, I said, nobody's laughing. Let me start a laughter club. So I went to the park and started with just 5 people by telling jokes in the beginning. And within 10 days, we were 50 people in the laughter group. But problem was we ran out of good jokes. Most of the jokes were negative jokes, hurting jokes, and then came vulgar and sexy jokes. People asked me to stop. I said, no, don't stop. I'll find some way how to laugh without jokes. So I embarked on the journey to find how can we laugh without jokes. And I found a research which said that even if you act like a happy person, your body, your brain cannot differentiate whether you're acting or whether you're really happy. I said, cool. We can make laughter as an exercise. So we started creating laughter as a form of exercise. Guess what? We were 50 people in the group and we were faking laughter for 1 minute. And we went just ha 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 ha. Somebody said, ho, 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 ho. Somebody could, and imagine 50 people doing this. And within 30 seconds, everybody was into tears. Laughter is infectious. Laughter is contagious, we know. So this is the first exercise I want to try with all of you. Can you please unmute your mic? Okay, on the count of 3, each one, we will start laughing for fake, just pretending to laugh. Let's see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. That's great. So friends, this is exactly what happened you imagine 50 people in a group and people started laughing like never before. I realized that we were not laughing on the best of the jokes we've been telling for the last 10 days. As much we laughed for nothing at all. It went on and on. 1 minute. So friends, that was the breakthrough. That was my discovery, that you can laugh as much as you want for nothing at all, provided you laugh in a group. Whether you laugh together and look at each other. And laughter is infectious, laughter is contagious, we all knew. Then I discovered that our frontal lobe has special neurons we call mirror neurons. And we are copying and mimicking the behavior of other people. So this was the breakthrough technology. We don't need anything to laugh. We can just laugh. And then we started to create different laughter exercises. Greeting laughter, namaste, shake hand. Then we discovered milkshake laughter. This is my favorite laughter. So in India, people are very fond of milk and milk dairy products. So it's called milkshake. It's like olden days, hold 2 glasses, everybody, hold 2 glasses of imaginary milk and going to mix it twice, maybe cocktail. For the cocktail is good. Once again. And then we discovered cell phone laughter. Everybody's talking on the mobile. And one of my favorite is credit card bill laughter. So put your hand like this. Imagine this is your credit card bill. You've been shopping in this COVID-19 time. And now you have to look at your bill and laugh. One of my favorite laughter is zipper laughter. Imagine you have a zipper on your mouth, and when you open the zipper, you laugh. Sometimes zipper would get stuck. Then we say child like, very good, yay. Everybody, very good, yay. Now I got one exercise for you. 1 minute laughter challenge. Now, normally when people laugh by watching comedy, humor, jokes, each laughter does not last more than 4 or 5 seconds at a time. It's a big deal. But we laughter yogi, with practice, we can laugh 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes continuously, no problem. It's a practice. So I want to check, I want to test on you. Please unmute. Okay, on the count of 3, we start laughing for 1 minute. Let's see you can laugh or not. 1, 2, 3, go. I agree with you. You are great laughers. Yay! So looking back, we created a laughter revolution. When people are looking for a reason to laugh, we discovered that we can laugh as much as we want, provided you laugh like a child. You know who laughs without a reason? Children. Children are the best laughers in the world, and they don't need anything. We never use humor, jokes, comedies. Do you ever say that that child has got a great sense of humor? Sense of humor is when you grow up, it gets into your head. So this is the reason. This is the reason we lost our laughter in the process of growing up. So I'll just give you the summary about the whole concept. Then we can set up the question and answers. So laughter yoga is a unique system where anybody can laugh without using jokes, humor, comedies. We laugh in a group and initiate laughter as a form of exercise. But when you're laughing in a group, it turns into genuine laughter. What is yoga about laughter? It combines laughter exercises with deep breathing techniques from yoga. So we laugh and breathe. That brings more oxygen to the body and brain, makes us feel more healthy, more energetic. Now, more than 200 research papers on laughter yoga. Scientifically, it has been proven that your body, your brain cannot differentiate between real laughter and fake laughter. Even if you act like a happy person, you still get the same benefits, perhaps more benefits. And we started with just 5 people. Now we are present in 116 countries. And sometimes people ask me a question, why should I force myself to laugh? Why can't I laugh by watching funny movies, comedies? Now, to explain that, if you want to really get the benefits of laughter, laughter should be longer and sustained, at least for 5 to 10 minutes. Then there is a physiological and psychological changes. But natural laughter is barely 3 seconds, 4 seconds. You can't get health benefits. Laughter is beneficial only if you laugh a little bit heartily, louder. Now, do you think this kind of laughter is appropriate in real life? No, you can't. This is why we created laughter yoga clubs. You can laugh. Nobody is going to call you crazy. You can laugh. Hearty laughter, belly laughter. You know, belly laughter stimulates your diaphragm, your parasympathetic system. Then laughter in our real life depends upon so many reasons, and we don't have many reasons which makes us laugh. So we need to disconnect our laughter from reasons and conditions of life to make that unconditional. If you're looking for a reason to laugh, this means you're leaving laughter to a chance. It may happen, it may not happen. Now here in laughter yoga, we make a commitment. We laugh on command and demand whenever we want, not that something will happen. Go to hell. So we laugh on press button service whenever we want. So that's the guaranteed way of getting benefits. So why laughter yoga is spread in 110 countries? Because people are getting benefits from it. Research has proven it. It reduces stress, cortisol level drop down, strengthens your immune system. Look at me, 26 years I'm laughing. Not even once I got cold. Immunity. Before, as a physician, I used to catch cold 5-6 times in a year. No more. free. Immunity is very strong. And I'm not talking about myself. Millions of people around the world are following laughter yoga, and they say the same thing. They don't fall sick easily. And even if they're sick, they recover very fast. And to bring, what is the food for the brain? Food for the brain is oxygen. And this is what we get from laughing. Very simple. And laughter is a great connector of the people. Everybody wants to be with a happy person. Nobody wants to sit with a grumpy person. So we are training people every day morning, laughter club. We are actually coaching, teaching, training people to program ourselves. We can actually learn and program our mind and body to laugh. So not only we laugh when times are good, we can laugh when times are challenging. You know who was laughing the most in COVID-19 times? Laughter yogis. Because we learned to laugh much before the COVID struck. It's programmed here. COVID or not, COVID make another thing will come tomorrow. So then it's better to learn to laugh when shit happens. And it's a simple, it's a programming. You program, see, whole life is run by programs. So how do you learn, how do you make a program in your life? First, you repeat. Anything that you repeat over a period of time becomes a habit. So this is what we do. Actually, learning to laugh is the best thing, easiest thing. And now, apart from, there are about 16,000 laughter yoga clubs. Almost 13 to 14 times in a day, there are online laughter clubs all over the world on Zoom. You can join anytime. I can send you the link for the calendar. You can jump in any club all over the world, 13 times, 15 times in a day. We are converting this pandemic into epidemic. And so, friends, if you want to join Laughter Yoga Club, so I will share the link with you. You can go to our website, laughteryoga.org. And I can go on. I've lived this philosophy for 26 years. So I think you have some time limitations. So I'll finish my talk here and open to any question and answers you would have. Thank you very much. Keep laughing.
Oh,
I'm a laughaholic.
what's it
Over
called?
to
Yeah, thank you, Madan. And if anyone has any questions, like let's keep it informal today. Just raise your hand with the icon, or just I can see it and put something in the chat. And then maybe I'll start with a question. Or just maybe an observation. When I was doing it, I was like, wow, this is actually more difficult than I thought. Because I had to really like almost like a muscle. And you have to be all in it, I found, because if I was just like half-assing it, it wasn't working. So that was an observation. And then I just felt really high afterwards, kind of like when I do the breath work, like Wim Hof method type stuff. And I'm wondering if in person, like actually staring at someone, laughing at them, has a greater impact than say on a Zoom screen.
better in-person impact is 5 times more than what we can get virtually.
Mm-hmm. Yuli, did you have a question or thought that you'd like to share?
Yeah. Somebody maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody want to ask a question.
Oh, Yuli had a
Unmute.
Can people unmute themselves? Oh, no one can unmute themselves. That's why. Yeah, how about Yuli? Then we go Naria.
Yeah, it's just I think it takes a while to kind of develop these muscles for laughing and smiling because it hurts. Can you share some things on that?
You're on mute, Madden. Looks like the settings are wonky today.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute.
There you go.
See, initially, any exercise you do, muscles will pain. So this means people are not used to laughing regularly. When they learn, then they start doing laughter exercises, these muscles will also hurt, because this is a good sign that you should use it more often. Okay, I got it.
Thank you.
Lapis?
Okay, unmute please.
That was great. An hour ago, I was thinking of Alice going down the rabbit hole for this game we're making, and I thought I need a mushroom, something that can kind of change your perception. And an hour later, this happened, and it really works. I'm in pain a bit, and I'm really with less pain now after like laughing. It's like, thank you.
Yay, endorphins. You can you can release those endorphins on demand and command whenever you want. It's in your hands. Why should we? See, this is the concept is like childlike. We have to, in order to laugh, you have to become like a child again. And this is what we do in laughter yoga, is we are asking people to get back to your roots. If you want to laugh more, we play like children. So all the role-playing exercise, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho. It's all childlike stuff. So you can't laugh as a grown-up. You got to become like a child. And once, children are the most creative people in the world. So you can become creative when you laugh, when you be like a child. So it's not a rocket science. It's a simple idea. And the greatest thing which I need to explain a little bit about is why laughter yoga, the yoga part of laughter is breathing is our life. We can't survive without breath. We don't eat food. It's okay. We can survive, but breathing is fundamental to our life. And why people fall sick? Because we are not breathing properly, shallow breathing, holding breath, and under stress. So laughter yoga is a way to exercise your lungs to supply more oxygen. Oxygen is our life. And you can improve your efficiency. You can improve your mood states. So it's like a body-mind link, not mind to body, body to mind. Bodily expression of any emotion can reinforce, that create that emotion in the mind. It's very simple. And yoga because all physical asana, physical postures will lead to that mental state. Okay, Max. Hi, Max.
I don't know if you know the answer to this question, but do you know if animals laugh, and what is the, let's say, the potential evolutionary purpose to laughing?
I think all animals have an expression of joy. I wouldn't say the physical laughter or sound of laughter from the animal. They say there are some, but I would say when animals play, this is almost something like precursor of laughter for them. They may not physically laugh, but look at the dogs or any animals when they play. So there is an expression of joy when they are playing and running around. And this is how they develop their coping skills. They develop their survival skills by playing.
But could it be like a natural diffuser of tension? Perhaps monkeys laugh as well, right? It's a way
I think
to
potentially there are many theories.
And why do we find
many...
something funny? Do you know why we find something funny?
Can you repeat your question? There was an overlap.
Do you know why we find something funny? And
okay. Why we laugh? Okay. So there are several theories of laughter. One is stress release. Whenever we are in stress, we can release stress by laughing. Second is incongruity, the theory of incongruence. When you find something disproportionate, then we start laughing. There's something like incongruity theory. So that's all mental. But according to me, that this is one of the best coping mechanism for stress. For human beings, we all have to laugh. Otherwise, why God has given laughter only to the human beings? Because he knew that this guy will create problems for himself. So it's a very, laughter is a very essential, like we are hardwired with laughter. Because when nobody teaches a child how to smile and laugh, we are born with it. Like we are also hardwired for stress. So just imagine, stress and laughter are physiological opposite. When you're laughing, you can't be stressed. And if you're stressed, you're hardly laughing. Okay, John.
I think Yuli might have raised his hand before me.
Say it again.
I think Yuli raised his hand before me.
Okay. Oh, do you have a question?
Okay, I'll just throw my question, if anything. I'm curious about the kind of challenges, the common challenges people have when it comes to doing a practice and how to overcome them. Just bouncing off what Peter was saying earlier on with like half-assing it, or maybe having an association with like a contrived association with like trying to make yourself laugh, and then just being too attached to that kind of drive, and which makes it not reach the outcome of actually laughing. In addition to that, I'm also interested in like the kind of postures people have, and if people were to have, let's say, clogged nose, and which impairs their breathing, how does that all affect this practice?
Yeah. Okay, so challenges for laughter yoga were many. First, people asked me, give me the proof that fake and real laughter has the same benefits. So initially, I didn't have many studies, but laughter yoga became popular because of the experience of the people. People felt so nice, so good. Like, for example, all of you felt great after laughing. But when we started Physical Laughter Club, people who were looking from a distance, they thought these are madcaps. They are crazy people. How can you laugh like a hyena? It's like an artificial laughter, plastic laughter, having sex without orgasm. So many comments people used to make about Laughter Club. But people who were inside the laughter group, they were totally blown away because they were getting real benefits from it. So my challenge was that lack of initial research, but experience-wise, we were very, very convinced, and we started, and it started multiplying without any marketing, without any. So I think it took me a few years before we got over this notion that fake laughter is good. Then when people see people laughing in the groups, and it's no more fake. We start as an exercise, but it turns into genuine laughter easily. But then we were also doing breathing exercise, stretching exercise. Inhale, hold your breath. Now, this is much better than watching comedies and laugh. Now, when you watch comedies, laughter is not sustained anyway. You are not really getting the physiological and psychological changes. And look at 200 research papers now. And now recently, I'm getting an opportunity to teach laughter yoga at Stanford. They are inviting me to do laughter yoga with doctors and nurses. And I'm going to teach them in the month of October. And all the research studies are from different universities, renowned universities. And from laughter, actually, something unfolds about life. Your sense of humor develops. By just laughing for the sake of laughing, it opens up the perception in the mind. Have you heard people giving you classes how to develop a sense of humor? No. We laugh and get your sense of humor up. And people who came to Laughter Club, they were not funny in the beginning, but after few months, everybody's funny. And then the big question was that there's so much of unhappiness in this world. How can you laugh? So this is what I want to say, that there is a difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is conditional, depending upon getting what you want in your life, how your life been going over the past few weeks, months. But joy is nothing about life. Joy is inside you. You can create by singing, dancing, playing, laughing, 4 elements. So we incorporated all the 4 elements. We sing, we dance, we play and laugh. Who cares about sense of humor? We can laugh much better than people who have a great sense of humor. So this solves the problems of most of the people. Not everybody has a great sense of humor. But after laughing, we get into. So challenges were in the beginning, but now we have science backing us. And there is a social science behind laughter yoga. People get together, become like a family. There's a cognitive behavior therapy. There's a psychology in laughter yoga. There is something neurolinguistics. Everything is there. Neuroplasticity, playfulness, God knows what. Everything is here. Okay, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't really have a question, but I was wondering if we could do it again.
My kind of a guy. Okay.
That was my question.
I got it. Thank you so much, Kevin. You answered my question. Good. Love it. Love you, man. Good on you. Still, Alex has a question.
Okay, thank you. This is fantastic. I'm, wondering if laughter can be a sign of awakening. And I see a lot of gurus like Sadhguru and others. They are quite humorous. They use a lot of humor in their teachings. And in a society where we're programmed to become adults, to become serious, to have responsibilities, not to be childish, the ability to then come out and break through and laugh seems like a symptom of awakening, that you're no longer taking things seriously anymore.
Okay, I'll just tell you what is the connection between laughter and spirituality. My definition of spirituality is, if you can raise your spirits by yourself, and if you can raise someone else's spirits, you are spiritual. You don't need to go to Himalayas and meditate for 9 years to become spiritual. Lift your spirits, lift someone else's spirits. And this is what we are doing through laughter yoga. We found after laughing, people become generous. They start hugging each other. Where does it come from? After being in the laughter club, people start helping each other. Generosity. What is generosity? It's a spiritual quality. After laughing with people, you start crying. So we had people sobbing after laughter yoga. Sadness comes out, catharsis, psychological release. So people spend hours and hours in psychotherapy to make people cry. We can just laugh and you start crying because all that stuff comes out. It unfolds the layers of your subconscious mind. Laughter is a big force that removes all the cobwebs. So one exercise I want to do is called mental floss. Dental floss is to clean your teeth. Take a little longer thread, tuck it in your brain and clean it. Very good. Very good. Yay. Say with me. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much, Alex. Anybody else?
I believe Yuli had he was trying to get a comment in there for a while. Yuli.
I did. Mine is like from way back, and John touched on it a little bit, but I think it's still worth saying. So thank you. I'll take it. Okay, so one quick side comment is like, man, if we're talking about the benefits of laughter as like really having to do with the breath, I was a smoker for like a very long time, since 9 years old, and I quit like a week ago, and I'm 30 now. So I'm really feeling the desire for my body to have different ways of breathing as a both in Flavius's like conception of like what is the mind changer, what is the next mushroom, the thing that opens you into a new state, but then also just like at the physiological level when there's such an ingrained habit that like of breath for me, that then laughing is a way to like step into that, revitalize that part of myself, my breath. So that the first quick comment I wanted to make is like, maybe we should look at like laughter yoga as a thing that people explicitly insert into their quitting smoking habits. So like,
yes,
some people need to find something instead of a cigarette. It's like, okay, do laughter. That sounds awesome. That sounds perfect. Okay, so I wanted to say that. And I have one more thing that's a question.
Yes.
Okay, and here's the question. The question is like, I noticed, and this is from Peter's comment earlier, that there is a kind of like self-consciousness, like it can be hard. And when we were starting to do the group laughter, maybe my instinct was to start out with like, ha, 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 ha. But it's just like a very kind of casual, like not full-hearted way of like laughing. And then after that, after I recognized like, oh, okay, I allowed myself to fail in that way, then there's a part of me that comes in and is like, suddenly is able to enter and be like, well, yeah, I did do that. And then suddenly I can use that as somehow an extra bit of energy. So there's this self-consciousness that comes in. And then after like acting in relationship to that self-consciousness, somehow there then becomes space for more energy. And I guess my question is something like, is there a way to feed that cycle to make it really lengthy that we can talk about, and we can practice it for sure too, but to talk about it as like, you're gonna recognize that you're doing something rote when you're practicing laughing, and how do you use that as something that actually energizes you into fuller surrender into laughter, so that at every moment when you're like, I'm out of laughter, this feels fake or like rote or something, then you recognize that and you go, okay, all right, or like somehow use that as a source, as a springboard for more energy and fullness.
Yeah. Actually, you answered your question yourself. So I think in the beginning, it's a challenge. It's very difficult to laugh without a reason for anyone, because we are not used to laughing without a reason. We always look for a reason to laugh. But fact is that initially when you break the ice, you find then it's like once in lifetime, you learn, you will not forget the rest of your life. So I'll tell you the difference, how we laugh and how people laugh using humor. So if you're laughing by using humor, if you hear the same joke second time, you won't laugh because you know the punchline. Okay. So it becomes difficult to laugh more with the humor where you know the facts. But in laughter yoga, it's the opposite. First time is hardest. Second time you can get better. Third time still better. So more you practice, more you find it. And ultimately you release your inner child. That is, children are the masters, and this is a simple idea. We laugh like children do. Simple. And it's like learning to ride a bicycle. Once you learn it, you'll never forget it. And we all did laugh when we were kids. Only thing is we lost it. From body it came into your head. So we have to break the head, get back laughter into your body again. Start playing like a child. That's why we call laughter yoga clubs are the kindergarten of grown-ups. So you need to get yourself admitted to a kindergarten. Okay, guys, I'm giving you a bonus. Okay. In your chat, there is a calendar of laughter clubs around the world online on Zoom. In one day, you can have 13 to 14 times in a day. You can see your time zone and just click the link, password, everything is there. Just copy that. This will save your life. It will, link is, this is a calendar. Daily laughter experiment is less Indian time zone. Okay. I think this is not, this calendar is worldwide laughter clubs. And we have a daily laughter club in India at 7:30 India time and 6 p.m. India time. So you don't have to worry about the timing. Just click, save this link, and you will get your time zone. And you can laugh with French people, you can laugh with Germans, you can laugh with Japanese, you can laugh with Canadians, South Africans.
Before we close out, can I sneak in one more question? What the challenge I found was like feeling fake and feeling like I was deceiving myself, even though I like had fun doing it and I felt the benefits afterwards. But there's that feeling like, oh, I'm deceiving myself, and then having like an allergy to that state. So I'm curious if that comes up often, and how do you be in relationship with that?
I think we make it very clear distinction to people that laughter is not a comedy. This is an exercise program. And exercise is also not natural. We do it. And when we do exercise, we do feel the benefits. So we bring very good clarity in the minds of people when they join laughter yoga. They say, look, this is not a comedy. You have to do it as like a workout. By laughing, you're exercising your lungs, filling up your lungs, body with more oxygen. That's it. So this takes all the questions away from your mind, and people become very open. For us, very clear guidelines. And I'm deceiving myself when I'm saying that it's real laughter. It's not real. It's an exercise. And I do it out of choice. I make a choice that whether I'm doing it. And many people come and they just leave laughter club. They don't like it because they are judgmental. So they don't get benefits. We get the benefits. 3.5 million followers now after yoga without any marketing. Oh, haha, hee. So I was a very serious physician. I was not funny when I started laughter yoga. So I developed all my fun child after being in the laughter yoga. Okay, anybody else before I have to go now?
Would you like to leave us with one final exercise, laughter exercise?
So just follow me. I will do so, because in laughter yoga, we do several things. Like one of the things we do the brain gym laughter exercises. So it's like so you roll your arms and laugh with me. Everybody. Hold hold your nose and opposite ear, everybody. And put your hand up, and this is up and down, this is round. Change. Laughter magic. Laughter is a magic. You inhale normal air and bring out laughter. Inhale normal air and bring out laughter. I can go on. I can do 1,000 exercises.
All right. All right, Dr. Madan. Thank you so much for joining us today. We can love you too. You can find Dr. Madan on.
Hope you guys have copied the link. This link is precious and it's free. Nobody has to pay anything for the laughter clubs in the world. Absolutely free. I charge for the training. So if you want to get the training, teaching, coaching training, you can find on laughteryoga.org. If you put laughter yoga on Google search, we are #1. So we do online training, teaching, coaching. So if you are serious about bringing more laughter in your life, just join me for the trainings also. Bye.
Hi. Thank you. All right, everyone. I'm going to close this down, play some music, but check out upcoming sessions at the Stoa, Exiting Modernity, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So that being said, yeah, good laughing with you all, and see you in another session.